Hello YouTube, welcome on back to our Kristina space race game. Again, not a lot of advantages for Kristina in terms of a space race game, but I'm excited to just play to the map and figure out where we're at. This will be a fun one. So we're approaching the end of the era, 10 turns to go, looking at a dark age. I did a quick check-in on other people's era score. The only person that really looks like they're gonna hit a golden is Guitarja. So hopefully we'll be able to keep up in terms of loyalty. We have some pretty aggressive settles, obviously, on our fringes, and many more to make. Like if Teddy happens to hit a normal or golden over us, it'll be interesting. But there's a thought to, like, do we want to try to stay in a dark age, or do we want to go? And like, we're going to get era score from Feudalism. We may get era score from some of these like city settles. I don't know that I'm going to necessarily be able to avoid the standard age and have it be worth it. So I'm just gonna settle as I would and not really stress too much about era score. If we hit the dark and can do a heroic after, that's great. Otherwise we'll just, we'll live with a standard age and see what we can do there. I do want to go start settling towards Teddy a bit, because I want to build loyalty bases for our fringe cities. So it seems to me that like this is a reasonable next city. Hi Volratho, good morning to you. No wonders, which is unusual for me, especially with a civ like Kristina. But we're gonna keep cranking out settlers. We're gonna get feudalism in a couple turns and try to turn in some of this faith and gold towards monumentality feudalism builders before moving on. Speaking of gold, anything to sell or buy? This is reasonable. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. Crusty gym socks. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the 13 months. Great to have you here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Barbs everywhere. Hopefully our vamp can clear out some. Make sure that we're safe over here. We planned a couple more cities. These are rough and tentative. Not 100% sure that we'll get everything all at once. Do I wait 2 turns for the extra 2 charges? That might be worth it. 2 turns seems a reasonable amount of time to wait.
The sea seems
for
to
much
roll
better.
back.
Yeah, see, I wonder if I'm just going to stumble into a standard. The golden is at 60. There's some world in which we get that as well, but I kind of doubt it. Seems a little far-fetched. We'll see what happens. Oh no! Oh no! Game, why you do this? YouTube will be back. Okay, we back, and hopefully no more failures. Prey is good. I'm excited to check it out. Sorry, we're replaying a couple moves here as we had to load in off the autosave. And I'm not gonna avoid the era score of this. I want the goody hut. It might be gold, might be faith, might be a builder. Capital's growing and we're not losing population for the settlers, so that's pretty great, especially with kind of a low food capital. Now we've sort of hit a wall, yes? They should have a monument by now, but they don't. Hi, Kim. Thank you. It is great to be back. Great to be back. Things are great. Hey, there's Sinbad. Ooh. That's the first hero we've gotten that is kind of tempting. This is going to turn into a city-state relatively quickly, so I don't think he's getting a lot done here. On 7 Seas, it can kind of be a little awkward. But maybe over here, see, that's not really going to be that amazing either. But we'll see what happens. Maybe things are worth it. All right, next turn, feudalism. I need to get this. Once we have feudalism, I need to buy this tile as well, and then start chopping this stuff so we can get a farm triangle going. We do have a spot for TOA, but I don't think I'm going to be able to worry about it. Anyone watch the Groot show? Came out today. I have not. No, I have not. I don't even know about that really. I don't know, Spicy. I'll check it out and let everybody know. Wants some horses? Yes. Goes Great Lighthouse.
In democracy, it's your.
So there's the era score from Feudalism. 2 more, and we are in a standard age. Let's get serfdom going. I'm going to pull off this and leave urban planning in there. This will help our new cities as we found them. Get their monuments and such. And I think we're okay on barbs for the moment. So let's go this route. First thing we do, let's settle on up. This galley, this is a little... A galley can really, especially if there are multiple galleys over here, it can really bully a new city. This is super counterproductive if I bring this back. I could chop out walls. Doesn't seem super worth it. I'm gonna make a weird move here. This feels very inefficient. But I'm too nervous about that to actually found it and lose it. I'd rather take a couple turns, settle it in a safer spot, and then think about it later. All right, so what else do we want to go towards? Natural philosophy will be very, very good for us. Could gold buy a galley? We absolutely could. There are galleys available here, although I already have the galley. So we could gold buy a galley here and protect it that way. But I really want to use this gold on builders in the cap. These are 5 charge builders, and we've got Magnus here to chop all the things. Yes. So much more important to me to get this. And do I want to get a builder up there? I think the builders need to really be in the cap. We've got time. We've got 7 turns here. I'm not really getting Wonder anytime soon, so I think I actually am going to go into Recorded History versus Beeline Merchant Republic. Is that true? Am I doing that? I don't mind the governor title here. Yeah, I am going to do this. Glorious. I love that, Regista. Lots of combat and conflict going on the map. I don't think you're naive. Seems interesting. Okay, let's keep cruising. Whoo, baby, that's a lot of barbs. Let's get away from that. Friendship. How are we feeling about this Sweden game so far? I feel pretty good, man. It's not at all what she wants to do in terms of I think we're going into space. But I love the map. Found Paititi, gonna do Paititi Petra. That's super fun. Made a couple mistakes to be sure, but we've got a lot of cities planned, lots of land to settle. It's a 7 seas map, so there's just it's kind of all kinds of good stuff going on for us. Loving what's going on, frankly. Feels a little slow, but we've got a Mercury industry and lots of Mercury potential here in terms of tourism, I guess. But I've heard some hype about this map, which is exciting. What's up, Major Band Geek? How we doing? I want this farm triangle. Pretty bad style. So we'll see what we can do in terms of finagling a couple builders here before the end of the era. I'm probably not hitting the golden. I don't even think I'm really trying. Seems fine though. Can lock another district. My preference would be to lock the industrial zone. We've got our campus. I don't really want to spend the money on tiles is the problem. Maybe I get the monument to push out our borders a bit. Although the overflow should be used for the settler. This is awkward. Got Hypatia too, which is kind of exciting. This is really awkward. Yeah, we'll just do this. This is a live stream Monday, but watch the VOD and it was awesome. It did resonate with you, so thank you for being so open and honest. Always. Always. Take a lot of pride in that. Love that we've got a community that's full of real people that can appreciate what all this has been and you know, just connect with each other on a very real level. So thank you for watching the VOD. I'm makes me happy. Machu Picchu turned 82. All right, this finally erupted. Not on our settler, which is great news. I don't like being erupted on. Probably start with harvesting this and placing a commercial hub. I obviously want the campus first, but again, I'm really limited in terms of gold and resources and all that stuff. And I like locking in the district. It puts us at 2 already, so we'll get close enough to where we can lock in another district soon-ish. Now I'll make that one happen. Hello. Hi, Znick. Oh man, no one's come home with me in a long time, Major Band Geek. I need to get on that. Petra available, pyramids available, shockingly. But we'll just work on some growth and districts here. I'm gonna go granary over commercial hub. Let him deal with the barbs. Pro tip, I need to get on that, is not a great first pickup line. I will write that down. I have no idea how to meet people. It'll be an interesting new phase of my life where I have to date again. I'm not super looking forward to it because dating, I don't know. Kind of a bummer. But maybe I am. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good.
The poets have been mysteriously silent on the
Marsh tile on the Paititi is kind of neat. Yeah, it's I like our Paititi, and we'll get into that soon. Just won your first 2 Deity games back to back. That is awesome. Congratulations. It's great news. Happy for ya. We're gonna keep feudalism in for a while, yes? Because we're settling new cities and stuff. So where does this want to go? Zanzibar? Already got that road. It's hard to argue with an envoy. So let's go to Zanzibar. Okay. Again, I'm not super interested in buying a lot of tiles here just yet. I think we'll get to that point fairly soon. So we'll just go ahead and accept that we're not going to lock in a lot of districts at the first moment. If you get good online dating stories, we can fold them into our screenplay swipe right. I love that. Yo, what's up, BFD? How you doing, my friend? I'd offer to help, but I've been told you're not looking for the same type of friend to take home as I do. Yeah, no. We're on different ends of that spectrum, Major. Although I think it would be super fun to hang out with you at a bar. Huh? That's interesting. Another farm here makes a lot of sense to me. We want these growth tiles. And again, if I'm going to buy any tile, it's going to be this one. So let's just do it. Redeeming offering, honest and sincere advice. Just finished a Portugal game. I saw your achievement for that. Congratulations. And the numbers went really insane really fast. How broken do you think Portugal is? It's one of those civs that if you set up the map correctly, they're maybe the best civ in the game. Like the space race we did with them recently, like we stopped a little short of it, but the idea of 1,000 production cap was very accessible. That was like a trade route or two, which only takes another city away. So yeah, if you set up the map type, I think Portugal is among the most nutty civs in the game, to be sure. 240. Yeah, again, I bought this tile instead of buying the builder this turn. I don't think that progression matters much, but it is. This is why I don't want to be buying a lot of tiles. We could put in the cheaper tile policy card. We might in 3 turns. We'll see. Sort of with Portugal is less strong. I mean, you have to set up the map correctly, right? Like imagine playing them on just a regular Pangea map. Not nearly as impressive. Not nearly as impressive as they are. When you really tailor the map to them. Doesn't mean that they're not good. Do I block this in? I have 2 districts already. I need to get 10. This isn't a huge priority. The industrial zone's more important. I do need to buy them a bunch of tiles pretty soon. But much better farmland now. 6 turns until growth. I kind of like working these growth tiles over the mines. Because we're mostly chopping for the settlers. It actually doesn't delay when the settler is done. Like, this is an interesting tile. But can I get a little bit of cash? It's not the immediate cash I wanted, but I'll take it. Farm or mine? Long term, this is a mine. Just gonna make the mine. Did I say the industrial zone has more of a priority? I did say that, yeah. Yeah. We don't have the tiles to work here with all the dead tiles to maybe I just chop this then. Get the granary. Because they were fluctuating between... Oh gosh, this scout is going to die, huh? Yep. Super dead. Super dead. Did we just get a Jerusalem? We did. We did. If I can stay below... It's only 3 more turns. If I can stay below this and go into a Dark Age, I'm reasonably happy with that. There's nothing that we're teching that's going to push us up another era. This is all medieval. I would like to avoid this last era score, if at all possible. Only takes 3 turns. Oracle to Monty.
It is the mark of an educated mind.
Yeah, definitely going to shut down the scouts. And I'm going to be a little bit careful with tile improvements. I know we've improved like volcanic soil and stuff already, so hopefully it's fine. But am I nervous about teching bronze working at all? A little bit because of the theater. I could lock that in now. I'll just go towards engineering. Aqueducts are something that we've planned, so I don't really hate them. Ooh, that's annoying. That's going to be a bit of a challenge to clear out. Something of an expert in missing normal ages yourself? Lol. Lol, lol, lol. Alright, I like the idea that our vamp is going to do some work down here. We need to get a unit or 2. Like, the mercenaries boost is pretty far away. Actually, we have 4 scouts and a slinger. Where's my slinger? Oh, yeah, it's over here. All right, this builder's big chillin'. Let's see if we can make this happen. I will not settle this city, yes? Oh, and I don't have bronze working to even do that, so let's not worry about it. Yeah, Folky, I'm usually about hitting the goldens, but since it's not an option for us here. I'm kind of cool just chilling. Let's try to not die. All right, 2 turns. I hope this doesn't give us a suzerain. I should have checked our quests.
History is the version.
All right. No problem. All right, encampment. I think this boost we will get because I'm going to grab an archer to go clear this out probably. What's that, Elsa? What about next to the volcano? Let's go get this one. The builder, can't they be killed? Yeah, technically. I should probably move him. Pretty good gold per turn now. This can probably just be a farm for housing purposes. It's not an important tile improvement, but let's just grab it. Again, I don't want to explore, actually, so let's shut that down. And we're going to go to a dark. I don't know what kind of impact this is going to have on our cities and loyalty and stuff. Could be a little bit rough. We can start to bring in some extra science. That's just our capital's campus at the moment. Oh, no, we have 2 campuses, don't we? But settlers and serfdom still stay in for some time. So let's go to a dark. I love this. What a unique game. Very off the beaten path in terms of my typical play style and play patterns. Rip. Rip. All right, so that's one of the scouts. I guess we're going to need a couple of archers. So, first thing we need to do...
One man's magic.
Wow. Barely holding on here. In terms of loyalty, 3 turns on growth there, which is good for us. But I'm a little shocked. I thought Guitarja with her, maybe she just had a massive first era. But John staying in a golden is a little bit scary for us in terms of loyalty. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we're losing a little bit here. It's not a lot, and we're gonna grow hopefully soonish. And I need to start buying some tiles. So let me drop this for just a moment. When's our next policy switch? 1 turn, that's perfect. So let's drop serfdom and put in, what was I gonna put in? Tile buying. All right, just for a second. Oops, that's their industrial zone. I want that locked in too, though, frankly. I did not. That was a waste of money. For some reason, I saw Petra there. They're kind of the same color. That was a derp, though. All right, and then we're going to buy some tiles out of here. And then switch them to the cap. And we are going to have to find this iron pretty quickly. You know what? Let's push on a little further here. Because I don't want to settle that city this turn. We could wait a turn. Looking for cash. And then our dedication will be, do I want monumentality or free inquiry? These are all gettable. That's gettable. Universities are gettable. There's a fair amount available to us in the tech tree. Don't think it's going to be civic tree, but also we should be working on some districts. Maybe I stick with free inquiry. Seems like there's some pretty reasonable. I also like the extra from buildings. We can do that, right? Because we're going science. A pretty interesting game so far. Bronze working. You went to a metal festival in Norway last week. Cool. Sounds awesome, Secret Chief. I was a very metal-y kind of kid. So I would have dug that. I don't know how much I love it anymore. I don't dislike it. But I don't know that I would go to a metal festival these days. I'm too old, man. I'm way too old. That's probably not true. I think I'd still probably go to a metal festival. All right, so we have this. We can wake up our scout again. So we have access to dyes and a fairly decent dye monopoly, as well as cotton, which we already have over here. So in terms of luxuries, what are we missing out on? Marble and amber. Not super gettable. Up here, we do need to find some. So maybe it's going to be the purple continent. Where is the purple continent? Oh, it's all the way up here. Yeah, this is going to be the thing. All right, so that's where the that's the type of luxury we're going to look for. Definitely not too old for a metal festival. They're filled with old bearded dudes. Nice. Yeah, fair enough. Love power metal, but do not do well at a festival. Like the idea of music festivals and concerts, but they're not your style. Yeah, I get a little anxious, to be sure. All right, struggling with loyalty. We know that. We want to push for a golden, so let's take advantage of some suzerains. Yes, like up here or down here. It's gonna be a lot of vision for us as well. And we can explore a bit with the vamp. We're in medieval era? Yeah, we're in medieval era. So it's time for vamp castles. Not super impressive right out the gate, but we can grab it anyways, and it's going to help our cap a lot. So I need a governor title, lickety split. Wish I had access to one. We don't. So it's going to take a minute for us to get that. And this vamp is kind of far away. I suppose he could just throw it down. No, because I need this to get to the castles, right? We get 2 castles right away, but awkward. I maybe shouldn't have spent that promotion on Pingala. Ooh, Hercules available. We're going to go Hercules after this. No, Hercules not available. JK. Sag. All right. Somebody must have grabbed him already. Yep. I also need to buy more tiles. I really want to lock in both of these. The iron prospect actually worries me a bit, so this is a bit awkward because I could have done this a while ago. But let's just go ahead and cover that iron spot. And we'll let this grow. We'll get that eventually once we're 10 pop. Moat only mode. I love that, BFT. Lol. Thank you for all your clips, by the way, my friend. I know that you've made a lot of my clips over the years, and I had a lot of fun going through old clips, TGM clips. Maybe we can come up with a clip video or make some new notifications with it. And so I just appreciate you. I appreciate anybody who clips. All right, let's vote for ourselves here. I probably shouldn't need to spend a lot more than this, but this seems like a reasonable price to pay. These are both quite nice. The trade route would be huge, and then culture bombing with districts is nice as well. Boom, and then Teddy gets that one. Okay.
I don't believe in those who inquire.
So be it. All right, let's put feudalism back in. Land surveyors we need to spend before we sub out as well. This is going to be the same cost no matter what. Can I get 100 gold? Anybody got some raw cash? And then the jungle chops are going to help us a lot with population as well. We're done with this. Serfdom comes back in. Nothing good in terms of Dark Age policies for us, unfortunately. Wouldn't mind this, but it means you can't train settlers, and that's no bueno. Hi, Mark. Our pantheon is faith over mines. How weird is that for me to take? I like never take that. Okay. Mercenaries a priority now too. I do need to clear this out. We have the builder policy back in. Let's grab it. Loyalty issues here as well. Not super surprised. Kind of want this for the cap. Harbors are unlocked next turn. They will want a harbor. So let's try to remember to check back in a turn. Granada. I don't mind choosing Granada now. They grab this tile, which is a bit of a bummer. Maybe they grab this instead, but it's pretty likely that they grab the sheep. Don't necessarily need that right away. Singapore would be a nice Suze to grab as well. Construct a holy site. I can probably get this era score later. Just luxury mines? Yeah, bonus and luxury mines. But we've got a lot of like Mercury and stuff. Maybe not the best choice, but I didn't hate taking it either. There's another tile that we want to chop off of. Seems good. Eastern Orthodoxy, what are we getting out of that? Divine Inspiration could eventually be something. I don't really want to fight Johnny Boy. Seems like a bad idea.
Set your course by the...
All right, let's lock in harbors where we can. Don't have the population for this. But that seems fine. Gotten so frustrated not being able to play Civ 6 on Xbox. They patched it, Mark. I applied for that Take-Two job. Can't wait to be someone's uncle that works at Nintendo. That sounds awesome, Mark. They patched it last week. Try updating your Xbox. I meant to ping you about it. I retweeted it. Yeah, they patched. They had a big Xbox patch for Civ 6. They said the crashing should be less of an issue, but please let them know if it continues to persist. Yeah. I meant to ping you about it, buddy. I'm sorry. 12-turn commercial hub seems reasonable. Got Magnus. Got our policy cards. Let's chop a Rooney. Now we go here. Still need quite a few settlers. Sure.
Thank you for letting me complain about it non-stop for weeks.
All good, my friend. Thank you for the 300 bits. Hope you're well. Started your Civ marathon 2 weeks ago, halfway through Alexander Lulz. That's awesome. I am in full support of Civ marathons. They've been a lot of fun for me over the years. I don't know what our districts really look like here yet. I need to take some time to plan after this video. And let's go ahead and grab bronze working now. Or do I wait the turn? Nah, if there's iron here, then so be it. I'll just accept it. I'll simply accept it. Let's go get these online. Thank you for the bits, Mark. I really appreciate the support. And then I need archers. Archers before it is too late. Would love a governor title. Just a ways away. I guess we'll go to fairs. We're heading in the same direction. This is faster. I should have been heading here a while ago. We need this governor title. Religious idols should apply to strategics too. Yeah, getting it from iron and coal. It would be, yeah, it'd be much more viable if it did. It might even be too good, depending how you set up your game. Like, we happen to have continents with like tons of like mineable luxuries. And that's like, you know, that's a thing for it's a big consideration for all of it. All right, no iron there, a little bit of iron there. Didn't have iron here. Good. We can chop, get our population up, lock in that industrial zone eventually. There's iron there. Watermill isn't the worst here. There will be one farmable resource. Prefer to chop out the districts, but the buildings won't be too bad. Stirrups is decent for us too in terms of the pastures. Getting better, especially down here. So I kind of want to plunk down a vamp castle where... You know what? Do I backtrack here? I really only have this one planned at the moment, right? And I'll be able to get two. As soon as we get the promo, we'll get the vampire. It can come make that one, even though it's not amazing right now. But getting a bunch of food seems really, really good to me. So let's actually backtrack with the vamp, go up here and put a castle. We'll just take the raw yields. I think we can do it in floodplains. I hope. Would you agree overall that Hercules is the strongest hero? They're all kind of situational and shine in their own moments. I will say that Hercules is likely the most consistent because in every single game you're building districts. And so that seems like always a good boost, right? Oh no, my trade route. Just why anything. I appreciate the Prime sub. Welcome back for 2 months. Oh, Granada's gate. Okay, so the archer, and they did grab the pasture. I was kind of hoping to grab that for St. Basil's and just growth in the city in general. Can't have castles on floodplains, Pepe hands. Okay, so that won't work. Maybe just over here. I mean, any of them will work. Yeah, the restrictions on floodplains are kind of a bummer sometimes, and I don't remember them off the top of my head. But yeah, it really depends. Probably the most consistent. Yeah, Sinbad can snowball you to high heaven, and it's pretty ridiculous what Sinbad can do for a game. So looking through the civs, and I found that Scotland appears pretty underwhelming. Yes. It's
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
I don't consider Scotland to be particularly good. I do not. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for the 50 bits, my friend. Appreciate you. How's it going today? Continue to sell horses while we can. Yeah, and if you're like doing war, like Herc is very consistent. That is undeniable. Want to get our museums pretty badly, but oh, you didn't kill my thing. Fantastic. Fantastic. I need 10 more gold. I thought that would be our mercenaries boost. 3 scouts, 2 archers, and a slinger? Oh, it's 8, not 6. Derp. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a vamp. Does a vamp count? I doubt it. It's about to turn into a city-state. It's exciting. You think the vamp counts? Does it? That would be very, very cool for us. This is going to be a temporary Alcazar. A neat tile. And the reason this is valuable right now, even though they've got a long time on growth, first of all, we're not going to go granary first, which you often want to do in coastals. But what this will do is push out our borders and help us get these fishing boats online. And that's going to give us basically the effect of the granary and the ability to grow and get to a point where we can get the mausoleum and stuff. So I'm reasonably happy with that. New continent settle. Very nice. We pick up marble as a new luxury. Also, we should have... Okay, our luxury should be solid. We are going incredibly wide without Colosseum, so it's a little bit sus. But hopefully it's okay. And then pretty obvious to just grab this campus right out the gate. I want to make sure that I'm not missing a better one because we've had a good amount of geothermal fissures on the map. But I don't think so. Let's just place it. It was maybe better here so that we could put a... yeah, maybe it was better there. Whatevs. It's fine. It is fine. So where does this vamp castle go? Yeah, just over here. Let's go up. We'll cross the river. Got 7 turns until we can place it, so we've got a little time to get into position. The chopping of settlers has slowed down significantly. I'm going to keep settling close to you, my friend. I don't know that I can promise this. Does this invite him to be mad at us? I mean, it's certainly going to be madder at us, but is it too mad at us? Sorry, bro. So I wouldn't hate a city over here either to pick up silk.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground,
Should have shot there. that. Castle here. Yeah, I was thinking here. They can go on hills though, right? Like what I really want is the food and growth, but like this is going to be pretty good. I think I'm going to go here. Nobody wants the horses. Not a great return on our Diplo favor at the moment. It's because people don't really have money. But I'd really like to be able to buy another archer here for the Eureka and then get us closer to the mercenaries boost. Industry for salt. What does this do? Growth and housing in the city. I like that a lot. Is this where we want that industry? We can have double salt here. Yeah, seems good. Brand new city. Give it growth and housing, not to mention a big growth tile. Happy to get this campus. Tradable luxes. Again, not amazing. I think we take it regardless. Oh, do I have a sleepy scout? I have this sleepy scout. All right. So with that, I think we put a cut in the video. Thank you, y'all, for watching. Plenty more cities to settle. Economy didn't really get that much better. Australia kind of off to the races in terms of science. We're competitive in culture, as we often are. But lots of fun, exciting things to be happening here soon. Maybe even moving Magnus sometime soon. This city is not a priority. We can get this anytime we like. Like I do need to get that city and this city. These are reasonable from our cap. But some of these other ones, we could move Magnus and chop. I'm thinking about moving Magnus for the Petra and just chop all this so that we can get all this stuff going. We'll see what happens in the next video. We'll probably do some district planning as well. If you'd like to see stuff like that and join our lovely community here on the internet, twitch.tv/thegamemechanic, and join us live in person on the internet. We'll see you then.